Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Pacers hosting the Nets, and the Pacers are 6.5-point home favorites. The over/unders at 232.5. The Nets are plus 240 on the money line, and the Pacers are minus 298. Now, these are the overnight odds. They will change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. Head-to-head, the Pacers are 6-4 against the Nets in their last 10 meetings. The Pacers have beaten the Nets the last 3 times they've played them. The home team's on a 2-game winning streak. The home team is 8-2. The underdog has covered the last 2 games they've played against each other. However, the favorite has won the last 3 games they've played against each other on the money line. The underdog is 7-3 against the spread. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line. The under is 7-3 in their last 10 meetings, and at 232.5, 1, 2, 3. The under is also 7-3 in those meetings. They played each other 4 times last year. The Nets won the first one 99-90 in Brooklyn as an underdog. The Pacers won 113-99 in Brooklyn as a favorite. And then the next 2 games the Pacers won, but they did not cover, winning 105-99 in overtime and then 108-103. Lineups for tomorrow's game, and please don't come for me if one of these teams doesn't start one of these players. The NBA is god-awful when it comes to lineups. I use Underdog NBA on Twitter. They seem to be the most accurate, and usually they're the fastest ones to tell you who is and who isn't playing. It's supposed to be Martin, Thomas, Mann, Porter Jr., and Claxton, and Porter Jr. is listed as off injury. And then for the Pacers, they only have 4 of 5 starters listed: Neesmith, Siakam, Walker, and Jackson. It looks like they have no point guard listed right now, and I doubt that they're going to play without one, but that's how it is for right now. The Nets have yet to win a game on the season. They're 2-5 against the spread. The over is 5-2, and obviously if they haven't won a game, they're 0-3 on the road. The Pacers aren't much better. They're 1-6 overall, but they're 5-2 against the spread. The under is 5-2 in the games in which they've played, and they're 1-3 at home. The Nets, as I said, they've lost every game that they've played this year. There was a total of 246, 229, 234, and then 234 again. A 28-point loss to the Rockets didn't cover. The next 3 games that they played, they were at home. A 5-point loss to the Hawks, that was a game that they covered. The next 2, they did not. 24-point loss to the Sixers. 16-point loss to the T-Wolves. For the Pacers, they've covered the last 2 games that they have played. There was a total of 212, 236, 223, and then 232. 2-point loss to the Mavericks on the road. They covered. The next 3 games they played, they were at home. 20-point loss to the Hawks, did not cover. 5-point win over the Warriors, they did cover, and I believe they got the Warriors on a back-to-back. And then a 2-point loss to the Bucks, they covered. And sometimes they know the teams are going to be bad, and they schedule them a good team on the second night of a back-to-back so that it looks, a little bit more respectable in the win-loss column. I'm going to take the Pacers on the money line. I'm going to take the Pacers laying the points, but I'm going under. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.